vortex emergency meeting. That's why we have the nitro cold brew, okay, because this is an emergency. What do we do about narcissists? This is something that I bring up a lot because I'm convinced that my YouTube channel is some sort of ongoing reflection, not just self-reflection, but, you know, world reflection and attempt to understand why things are so shitty. Attempt to understand why people like narcissists exist. Okay, like, you see this little Mini Cooper? Isn't it adorable? It's a mini, okay? You want to know who that's from? That's from this friend of mine who had the heart attack recently. The reason why she buys me little gifts like that, little trinkets and such, is because she's not a very good person. And whenever people buy you gifts a lot, it's typically because they're overcompensating for something else. Okay? Now, I genuinely care about people, but one of my shortcomings is that it's hard for me to stay connected to people. Like, I want to leave. I want to get away. And the reason I want to leave is because of, you know, I think it's more because my solitude. My solitude is what keeps me together. And people that I'm describing that buy gifts, like, these people are energy vampires, so they constantly need shit from other people. And something that they do often, because they refuse to work on themselves, because if they worked on themselves, they wouldn't need other people's energy, okay? But one thing that they do is get really pissed off and then take it out on everybody. And because they do that, it can't help but have a ripple effect. And literally every single person that I work with, I just walked out, and every single person was like pissed off or intimidated, except me. But that's because I know what she is, and I feel sorry for her, but she's probably gonna give herself another heart attack. I gave her essential oils the other day because we had Secret Santa, which wasn't a secret at all. They totally blew it. But I gave her these essential oils. Like, so I gave her lavender, which balances out your hormones, reduces stress. Okay. I gave her what is it called? I have such trouble pronouncing this word. Echinacea. It starts with an E. It's a long word. It starts with an E and a C. There's a CH involved. But yeah, that is also for anxiety, and it's like just a general like mood stabilizer. And St. John's wort, also for depression, and it's somewhat of a mood stabilizer. Okay, so this is all natural shit. So essential oil, herbal supplements, I forgot what those things are called, because there's another word for it. There's another word for supplement, but you know, it's like the little thing in the dropper. It's mainly grain alcohol, but it's got a little spritz of this good shit, and that's what you pay for, apparently. But yeah, I got her that, and I got her incense, and I got her a relaxing candle that was not made with anything bad that would give her cancer. Okay, so when she got pissed off tonight, I said, hey, like, take that lavender, like, rub some lavender on your skin, and you will calm down. But she refused to do it, you know? So what do you do about that? What do you do about that? I can't can't like tie her to a chair and like put it on her. You know, I mean, I guess I could, but she's bigger than me and she's a lot more aggressive than me, so I don't think that I would be very successful. And also, it's her fucking responsibility, okay? I called my mother today, and my mother's just pissed off. And she said, I'm sorry I'm taking this out on you, but nothing's going my way. Like, this is the world. This is the world of women, okay? No, men act like this too, okay? Men act like this too. I guess when women do it, it seems worse, because I guess the stereotype about women is that they're softer. We're softer, we're more sensitive, we're more emotional. So whenever women get pissed off and they take it out on people, it's so much worse because there's this manipulative element to it. So when men get pissed off, it's like I have no problem with a man getting pissed off. I have no problem with a man throwing shit around. I have no problem with a man punching things, you know? But when women start acting like that, it really bothers me. Just cry, bitch. That's what I do. Cheers. Cheers to crying. Cheers to tears. Cheers to tears, baby. I love me some saline. That's why I call myself Queen O Saline. Follow me on Insta Spam. That's my name. What's funny is that was my name back in 2016 or 2017 when I started doing comedy. Because a black man working for Charter Communications that I spoke with on the telephone advised me to do Instagram because I was a comedian. Like, I randomly told him that. It was because of YouTube. That's why you ended up having to get the internet, remember? Yes. I didn't have the internet at my house. How cool am I, you guys? I didn't even have it at my fucking house. Anyway. Yeah, so I got the internet so I could do YouTube, so I could be with all of you motherfuckers. But yeah, because he asked me, well, what are you using the internet for? And I said, well, I'm gonna try to do this YouTube thing because I do stand-up comedy. And he was like, oh, well, you should get on Instagram. I was like, man, I really don't want to, but I did, and I went back to chain smoking. But my profile or my username, I guess that's what it is. My username was Queen O Saline, and you're never gonna believe it, but in the, I guess, 7 years, almost 7 years that I was off of Instagram, nobody took that name. That's a really clever thing. But that just kind of shows you that, you know, I really am fucking original. And nobody wants to copy that. Nobody wants to, like, that's why I'm not worried about the AI. Because, like, the AI is not going to replicate me. It's not going to want to replicate me, you know? But I was thinking about the AI earlier when I was flipping burgers. And I was like, you know, one of these days, like, there's going to be a robot doing this shit. And you're going to have to pretend that you like people. Because that's the only way that you're going to still have a job in the restaurant industry if things keep going the way that they seem to be going. And it doesn't really bother me. A lot of people are really nervous about it, but shit, there's some accent